What's to the YouTube, man? You know what it is, your boy LucaBIack, man. We back with a new video. What's up, y'all? First of all, hit that like button, nigga. Hit that like button, y'all. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode. You know who it is, man. Twitter down below in the description. My other channel, Tag Team Entertainment, is down below in the description. Get familiar, man. Let's talk about it. Kakushigoto, I think that's how you pronounce it. Episode 8 review, man. Let's get it. First, let me get this up. Bow. Let's get it, y'all. So, y'all know what happened last episode, man. Hime finally gets her dog. So, you know, this episode, she's trying to name it. Can't just have a dog without naming it, you dig? So, she's trying to name her dog. And I think she named it Goru, but it was tentative. And there's that word right there, you know, tentative. So, that's going to be kind of the theme for this episode, man. First impressions and things being tentative. And if you don't know what tentative means, is that things are subject for change, you know what I'm saying? So it's tentative. So the name Goru that she gave for the dog is tentative. That's her first impression. That's gonna be the theme for this first half. It's gonna come back. So you know, Goto is kind of stressing about tentative shit. You know what I'm saying? Every time he talks to his daughter, he ends up going to work and stressing about whatever the fuck happened with his daughter, you know what I'm saying? So he goes to work like, hey, man, all this tentative shit. And he's looking at his drawings and it's like, yo, it's like, I can never surpass the fucking rough draft of my drawing, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, as a manga artist, first you draw it out with a pencil, then you got to ink it up. Well, he feels that, you know, his rough drafts are never as good as his fucking inking. Well, no, it's better than his inking. I got it the other way wrong. Y'all know what that means, right? Because like he's talking about his rough draft, meaning the first impression. See what I'm saying? It all comes back. It always does with this show, man. But yeah, he feels like his rough drafts are way better than his fucking inking. And shit, the manga gang is sitting talking about that. Like, hey, you know what? Yeah, that is kind of true. Yada yada yada. And then it kind of cuts back. It kind of cuts right back to going at home, right? So he didn't like tentative shit. You know, Goto was like, you know what, nah, fuck first impressions, man. You gotta make shit finalized. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of mangas having tentative names, tentative character names, all that shit. So he's like, you know what, Hime, we finna go over here. You finna finalize the name for your dog. So he takes her to, I guess, that's some sort of office. Hime pulls up. It's like, hey, I'm here to name my dog. And then like the receptionist was like, oh, you're here to record your dog? And then I don't understand Japanese, but I guess the pronunciation sounded like Goto Roku. You know what I'm saying? And she thought, hey, what the fuck? Gotta record. It sounds like a name. Goto Roku, gotta record. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna name my dog Goto Roku. And it's a child, so I guess she felt like it was perfect, dog. So her name of the dog, well, the dog's name is now Goto Roku, man. And they kind of go home, and he's kind of surprised by the name. He's like, yo, why Goto Roku? And then she was like, hey, that's what the receptionist said, and it sounded really cool to me. And this is where it kind of gets a little, not dark, but a little serious. She's like, hey, it doesn't matter who gives the name as long as you like it. You know what I'm saying? And then it cuts to a flashback of Goto. I guess in the past, he was never the one that got to name Hime, because it showed like a group of people in a house officially naming Hime, and I don't think he was part of that decision. So I think as far as Hime goes, he was never a part of naming his own child, which kind of made him feel a type of way. Like I saw a tear in his eye, like literally, I saw a tear in his eye. You know what I'm saying? So. Damn, that's actually kind of sad. He never got to name his own daughter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, on the flip side, his daughter taught the father a valuable lesson, man. It doesn't matter who named who, as long as you like it. You dig? What's your name right now, alright? If your name is Hitler. Actually, I seen a news story about that. A news story about some child named Hitler. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. If your name was fucking Oda Nobunaga or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Do you like that name? Who gave it to you? It don't matter as long as you like it. You dig? It don't matter what your name is, man. Your name could be fucking ass eater, alright? Nah, man, that's actually kind of fucked up. Don't name a child ass eater, man. Don't you dare fucking do that. Anywho, what happens after that? Yeah. So the next day, and the manga gang is talking about first impressions, man. And Goto and the gang is talking about trying to publish rough drafts because they think that the rough drafts like look better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's with the pencilized. And shit. Had the manga upper echelon shut that shit down immediately, threw it right in his face, man. Shut it down immediately. They weren't going for none of that because why the fuck would you publish some fucking half finalized shit? You know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck would you do that? So throws it right in his face immediately, shuts it down, and then shit. He kind of feels bad after that. He starts walking home. He's seeing moms talking about first impressions. And then he's like, you know what? I will surpass my first impression or whatever like that. So he ends up damn near running into a train. I don't know how the fuck that happened. He wasn't paying attention, but he almost ran into a fucking train. God damn. Yep. So, damn. After that, he makes it home, and then Hime brings a friend for the dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like, who the fuck is this child? And then, yeah, as I said, it's for the dog. I guess she knows about it. So I don't know. We finna find out a little later. I'm gonna tell you. All right. So this girl claims to be a new student at her school. You know what I'm saying? And I guess she fucked up her first impression. Like I said, that's what this whole half is about. First impression, by not introducing herself correctly. So I guess she never made any friends. Hime pulls up with the icebreaker. She walks to her face. I got a dog. Boom! Friends immediately. That's how you do it, people. Anyway, yeah, I guess she was Hime's first friend. Well, no, reverse that. Hime was her first friend, and that's how they broke the ice. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. Oh, what a nice child, man. It all has to do with first impressions. You did. So, what happens after that? Yeah, right. So the ending of this first half was Goto does actually find a way for the rough draft to surpass the ink. Well, no, for the ink to surpass the rough draft, and that is to make the rough draft as bad as possible so that the ink looks better, man. So he found a dumbass compromise, and it ends up backfiring because they don't accept that either. You dig? That's pretty stupid, but that was obviously paid off for a laugh, as a joke. But that's the end of the first half, man. It's all about first impressions, tentative changes, and things like that. All right. Sometimes the moral of that little section is first impressions are important, and sometimes I guess you should strive to surpass them. Shit, I don't fucking know. Anywho, y'all, me put this thing down correctly. All right. So that was the first half. Here go the second half, y'all. Second half, Goto is about to head to work, man. And then it turns out that Hime has a holiday off. I think it's called Foundation Day. Whatever the fuck that is. So the manga gang is talking about anniversaries, and what's his name? Tamaran? Shit, I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. He comes in all hype over the 38th shonen anniversary, man. What the fuck is a 38th anniversary? Because usually within anniversary, it's like, the 10th anniversary, the 25th anniversary, you know what I'm saying, the 50th anniversary. So he comes in hype about the 38th anniversary, which is kind of weird in itself. But here he comes, all hype over the 38th shonen anniversary. Fucking weirdo. Y'all already know, man. So and then they found out that Goto's manga, Tights in the Wind, Tights in the Wind, is on this what's it? I think it's the 100th anniversary, 100th chapter anniversary, man. So yeah, and they all kind of forget except for Rasuna. Rasuna kept an eye on that, and she did something special about it, man. So because the editors forgot about that, because as they should, you know what I'm saying? Well, they shouldn't forget. They should have caught on to that. Goto and the editors start getting into a fight, man. Start tumbling, tossing around and shit. And then Rasuna's like, hey, yo, like, hey, I remembered, and I actually made it a surprise. Y'all just don't know about it just yet. He's like, what the fuck is she talking about? So in the background of one of the manga pages, she drew a celebration crowd. What did it say? Fuck, I don't even know what it said. It was celebrating the 100th chapter of the manga, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of fucked it up because it made no sense to what the fuck was going on in the foreground, right? Because in the foreground, who knows what the fuck is happening, but the background has a crowd of like motherfuckers cheering about the 100th chapter. That shit is kind of weird. so she's kind of an airhead. She kind of fucked up. It was a good gesture, but she kind of fucked up, man. And yeah, that's what happens in the first. Well, I guess the first half of the second half. So, what else happened after that? So he makes it home. Yeah, Goto goes home, meets Hime, and Hime kind of hides something from him. So, you know, as a father, you know, like, you don't want your daughter keeping secrets from you, right? That's fucked up. Tell your father. I'm here for you. I do everything for you, man. Tell your father. So, and then he's like, you know what? No, I can't actually do that because I'm hiding my whole fucking life from her. I'm a manga artist, but I hide my whole life from her, so I can't feel bad about her keeping a secret from me when I'm keeping the biggest secret from her. Y'all know how this is, man. He goes through one of his phases. So he goes to work. He kind of feels the guilt. You know what I'm saying? So the next day he goes to work. And the manga gang talks about how whatever Hime was hiding, it could be a love letter. She 10 years old, man. She a little too young, but she can holler that already. Some niggas want that young. That's fucked up. Some niggas want that young pussy. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Some niggas want that young, alright? So, but obviously, you know, it's played as a joke, but like he takes it seriously, like, oh shit, somebody trying to highlight my fucking daughter? How dare you? You know, he feels really bummed out about it, man. So I guess, yeah, he just assumes that it's a love letter. So the next day, Hime randomly says, you know what, I'm gonna decline it. And then Goto's like, you know what, yeah, you should decline it, go ahead. And then but he's kind of curious as to who the fuck was trying to holler at his daughter. It's not really holler. You will see later on that it wasn't really that, but you know, he follows her to see who's trying to holler at his daughter, you know what I'm saying? So he's telling her, they're walking, and then Hime eventually meets up with the girl earlier within this episode, you know, with the dog, yeah, her, and declines her birthday party. So that's what it was all about. It was about a birthday party all along, man. Fucking dumbass. So the reason that she was trying to decline to begin with is because she wanted to go to her party, but that would mean that in turn that she would have to invite her to her party, you know what I'm saying, later on, whenever it becomes her birthday, right? It would have to you know, vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you come to my party, fuck it, I come to your party. Shit, together. But you know how Hime is, man. Hime never tries to cause any problems for her pops. So she kind of felt bad about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't want to cause problems for you. You're my dad and I love you. Y'all know how it is, man. And then, you know, he feels bad about that. Like, hey, Hime, there's no way that you will cause trouble for me, Hime, alright? So go ahead, accept that invite, and then we finna have a banging birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Hime feels a lot better about that. And she does have a good time at the party. I think it's like a tea party or something like that. So she does have a good time at that party, man. Yeah. Oh man, tea parties. I never understood that shit. Like, what the fuck is she doing at a tea party? You drinking tea? Is that fun? You sit in a circle and you fucking drink tea? I'm good, man. Well, shit. I was a nigga anyways, alright? I did nigga shit. What the fuck am I doing? Anyway. Yep. But because Goto promises his daughter like a good birthday party, he has to know how to cook. And he does know how to cook, but like cook certain shit for the party, you know what I'm saying? Fried chicken or whatever. Yeah, she wanted fried chicken at the party. Alright, shit. I expect the big ass cake and the cupcakes and shit. But I guess she wants fried chicken. So Goto tries to learn new recipes of fried chicken. And actually kind of had a little bit of trouble, you know what I'm saying? Cause I think there was it's like an office or something like that, a building where he would usually go to learn cooking, but now it no longer takes single men as what's the word I'm trying to think of here? It no longer takes single men because the single men would try to holler at the single ladies over there. So he's in a bad spot, but the mentor, the teacher over there offers a one-on-one cooking lesson, man, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, He finally learns how to cook, whatever like that. But that doesn't really come to fruition because the episode kind of ends right after this, right? So Hime ends up telling her father like, hey, yeah, I do want a birthday party, but really, I just want to hang out with you, Dad. You're my number one, Dad. I just want to hang out with you, Father. You know what I'm saying, basically. So he was like, hey, you know what? Nah, that's cool because we have 2 birthday parties. He did. One with everybody, and then one with just me and you. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of made her feel better. Then that's kind of where the episode ends, man. It ended off on a good note and a happy note. The theme of this half? What's the theme of this half? Shit, I don't even fucking know. It's not really a theme about it. So epilogue time, y'all, because I kind of forgot about this, and accidentally ended the video without talking about the epilogue, man. So the epilogue, yeah, so you know it's in present time, and Hime is now older. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know about that. The house that Hime is exploring turns out to be the original, right? It's the original house because like she recognized it, she knew where everything was, but like it wasn't her house. It looks exactly like it, but it wasn't her house. So this was the original house that they were supposed to live at. You know, the mom, Goto, and Hime. But it turns out that because of his job, and now because he's a single parent, he felt like he couldn't. I guess, well, maybe he didn't feel like it. He couldn't live there anymore. So what he did is he used that money, and built a replica house somewhere in a whole other city, man. And that's where they're living in the anime, you know, before the epilogue, in the anime. That's where they're living, in that replica house without the mom, you know what I'm saying? And it turns out that in the present time, right, that house is on sale. So I don't know what the conditions are right now in the present time, right? Because like, is Hime living with her father still? I mean, she is 18 right now, but like, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't mean much, I guess. I don't know. We don't know exactly where Goto is and what the situation is with Hime and her father. You know what I'm saying? I guess we might find out later on, but as of right now, we don't know if they're still living together or whatever like that, man. So shit, there it is, y'all. That's Kakushigoto episode 8 review by LucaBIack, man. Y'all know who it is, man. Twitter down below. Follow my other channel, Tag Team Entertainment. Links down below in the description. Hit that like button, it really helps me out, man. I'm gonna see y'all next week, man. Kakushigoto episode 9. Thursday. Come catch me. You dig? Alright, man. Deuces.